Hi Leo, this is a general reading for the week of the 1st to the 7th of August 2016. I'm only using the major arcana cards for this just to see what the universal energies are coming in for you. How you play them as they come in is up to yourself because I'm not using any minors here. So it's just to have a look at the energies that could be coming into you. Obviously, they're not going to resonate with everybody, but hopefully you'll get something um, coming in. So for Monday, I have the Death in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. So this speaks to me of big changes happening. The Hierophant right way up is about tradition, it's about values, morals, what you were taught as a child, what you were raised with. It could be influenced by parents, grandparents, teachers, priests, ministers, anyone who played a part in your role that helped to make you and your beliefs what they are. So when it comes in reverse, I feel like this could make you subject to slander. This could be gossips. This could be someone talking behind your back. But it also speaks to me of somebody um, who could be easily taken advantage of. So if you are quite, you have high values, you have morals, you're very traditional, then someone else could come in and take advantage of that because of your beliefs. So just be mindful of that. With the death card in reverse, this speaks to me of, as I said, big changes coming in for you. Um, it's the end of situations or associations that no longer serve a purpose. So what this card is saying to me is it's time for you to start looking at your relationships, looking at your situations, and clear out things that um, don't serve any purpose in your life, and then you'll be able to move on. It could be that someone with the Hierophant, there is someone that you need to be disassociating with, that you thought they were a really good friend, but really they're not. They're taking advantage of your kindness, or they're taking advantage of whatever it is the situation is you do for them. And it's time to clear them out of your life or clear that situation out so that you can change for the better and move forward. On Tuesday, you've got the Empress in reverse and you've got the Strength card upright. So the Empress in reverse can speak of it can speak of a troublesome time. It can speak of you feeling the lack. Um, Usually upright, the Empress is very nurturing, caring, kind. It's also a sign of fertility upright. Um, and I feel upside down or reversed, it's a time that you feel as if you're lacking in something. So your energy has went low. You're vibrating at a lower energy. Um, but with the Strength card here upright for you, this is saying whatever the situation is that's brought your energy down, that's making you feel low, that you don't really feel like nurturing anybody or anything about you. You know, you feel as if there's been a wee bit destruction around you, or trouble, or maybe even a bit of poverty. The Strength card comes in to say, you know, you need to look inside and get back in touch with that inner self that's kind and caring and can show empathy. Get your vibrations raised back up again, because the Strength says to me that you have the strength and power to overcome any obstacles that come to you. So basically on Tuesday it's about going deep inside, looking at, don't look at the problem that you're being faced with. Look at self, look at your inside, and find that strength and willpower to overcome anything that could be trying to pull your vibrations down and give you low energy. So on Wednesday, you have got the Lovers upright and the Chariot in reverse. So the Lovers upright talks about long-term goals, long-term contracts, good partnerships, harmonious situations. It talks about trusting people. Um, it can signify that there's a decision to be made for somebody in any aspect of your life. This could be business or personal life, but there's a decision to be made. The Chariot in reverse sometimes can signify unhappiness in the home. It could signify minor conflicts. Um, there could be a loss of a job or a lowering of income. But with the Lover card, I feel as if you're with somebody, if you're partnered up, this is telling you that work together, you will be able to get through it because you take on responsibilities together and you can work through them if there is some sort of loss coming to you. The Chariot card also signifies a decision, so it could be about conversations. Have the conversations, trust each other, um, to make the decision together, and that could move you forward with more success. The unhappiness in the home can be caused by the lack of money. Don't allow that to happen. Don't let material possessions or money unstructure the foundation of a good relationship, because I know that a lot of people separate because of money worries or because of the lack. You have to turn that around and work together, um, and get that relationship back harmonious, be it a work relationship, a partnership in business, or whatever your situation is. I feel as if the loss is starting to take over with the feelings that are coming. So try and get the vibrations back up and work together and make a good decision together, and you'll be able to move on for this energy. On Thursday, you have the Fool upright and the Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse speaks to me. It's still a surprise to you. The Tower upright is destruction or something in your life that shocks you, or that the Tower comes in upright as a sharp shock that changes things for you. The Tower in reverse for me speaks about it's still a surprise, but it's a pleasant surprise that's coming to you. It also can be an indication of a new beginning for you. The Fool upright speaks to me of someone taking a risk, someone taking a leap of faith, sometimes poor judgment in your personal or financial affairs because you're inexperienced or because you're taking a risk. So when it's coming in with the Tower reversed, what I would say about the Fool card was the Tower brings in a pleasant surprise which could make you change your judgment to make a better decision. So it's about thinking about things before, excuse me, sneezing. It's thinking about things before you take that leap of faith. Um, Usually the Fool is a good energy to take on because it allows you to move forward, take risks. But with the Tower coming in like this, I feel as if it's telling the Fool to just be a wee bit more hesitant with the decisions and hold back until you hear all of the information before you make that judgment. Friday, you have the Star in reverse and Temperance in reverse. So temperance in reverse speaks to me of, again, you're coming from the place of lack. The energies, that are coming in are trying to make you make decisions thoughtlessly, kind of. So you aren't balanced, you aren't putting your heart, mind, and soul into the decision making. So sometimes this can cause harmful results just due to like carelessness and making a decision before you've had all of the information about it. Again, this could be that you're working in something that isn't going to give you back the investments that you've put into it. That might not be monetary, that might just be time. It might be you've put a lot of work into something and you're not getting the returns that you thought you were going to. So I think the Temperance card is coming in to say, have a good think about what it is you're working on. Have a think about how much time, money, effort, everything you've put into this, and is it really worth your while continuing with this, or is it time to get rid of this and make way for a new project to enter your life? try and get your balance back, get outside, walk on your bare feet, have a walk in nature. You know, just try and ground yourself again before you make the decisions so that there's not any harmful results come for this. Saturday brings in the Magician and the Hangman upright. So moving into Saturday, I would say that the Magician is about having all the tools in front of you and knowing how to use them. So moving on from Friday's energy, I would say the Hangman is you taking a bit of time out. It's about being stagnant, being still, looking inside yourself, looking for every angle of what you're doing, looking at the decisions you're having to make, hesitating on the decisions. Don't forge forward and just, you know, decide and then action it. Take a time out. The Magician does talk about a change for the better. The change for the better comes when you look at the whole situation. You have all the tools in front of you. How are you going to use them? What are you going to use them for? How are you going to manifest what it is you want to come into your life? How are you going to change your life for the better? It's about using your wisdom and your gut feeling, putting it all together, and then looking at the bigger picture that's coming into you. On Sunday, you have the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So what I feel about this is there could be some delays or disappointments in plans that you've made. The Emperor in reverse can bring in some difficulties with people. It can bring in some deceptions, or, you know, not knowing the full truth. Someone that isn't coming from they're not living their truth. They're not like coming from a heartfelt place, so they might be deceiving you in some way. And I feel as if with the Wheel of Fortune, if you take on board what's been told to you from this person that's coming in, there could be delays or disappointments in your plans. The Wheel of Fortune, you know, it still turns in our favour, whether it's in reverse or upright. But in reverse, it just takes longer to come to you. It's also a 10, which is like a completion of a cycle. So your cycle's going to begin again. I also feel for some that there could be delays in travel. There could be delays in travel plans. So if you plan to take a trip or something, you might find that you know, something goes wrong with the car or the train or the plane's cancelled, or I think you will still get to the destination, but I think there will be delays coming in for you. And wherever you stand on the wheel, if you've had like, if your wheel has turned down, then this could be it turning back up for you. If your wheel has turned up recently, then just be careful that this isn't the turn down. Pull a wee angel card for you and see what messages the angels are bringing in. So you have got brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel, yes, your ideal is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So those of you out there that have been trying to manifest something for yourself, a project or a plan, or you've just had the idea and you haven't started putting it into place, this card is coming in to tell you that yeah, your idea is good, and it's time for you to take action, make a plan, get things sorted out so that you can move forward with that idea. I'll just read what it says in the book for you about that. Okay, so your idea is an answered prayer. Even though it may push you past your comfort zone, know that God, will say God, but that could be whatever you believe in. So it could be source, universe, angels, guides, ancestors. Know that God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. Ask for and be willing to receive all of the support that you need to bring the idea to fruition. Know that I'll be there along the way and you can ask me for help at any time. I'm especially glad to give you ideas and creative insights to support your life's purpose. So what this card is saying is, like, say a wee prayer to Archangel Uriel and ask for help to take the projects forward. If it's a business project or a relationship or anything that you've been setting your mind on, thinking about, just the angels and guides don't come in just to help you because they can. You have to invite them in. You have to be open to receive that help that they're willing to give you. So just say a wee prayer and ask for guidance, and ask how to get this sorted out in your head to put it into action and move forward. So I hope that this has been a good wee insight for you for the week coming up, and you can let me know if this is the kind of thing that you would be interested in the future. I'll leave it there for today. So blessings, love and light. Speak to you again. Bye.